Hey scrapbook friends, it's Nicole from Nicole's Scrapbooks, and I'm here with the February 2021 new product release from Creative Memories. I am a few days late in posting this video. I was at an event this weekend and just did not have a chance to get to this last week when I got the new product. But hopefully you will agree that this was worth waiting for. So the name of this collection is Party Time, and it's a full collection, kind of a full collection plus, because it has 3 paper packs, 2 sticker strips, plus embellishments, mats, and 2 really awesome punches. So we start the Party Time collection with this true red album cover, and you can see it's got little red foil embossed polka dots, but they leave kind of that star negative space around these silver foil embossed bunch of balloons. So cute, perfect for a boy or a girl. Just a great birthday. Maybe you have a milestone birthday. This is just a fun, multi-purpose album cover for any birthday that you may have to scrapbook. Now, this collection has 3 paper packs, and one of the things I love about it is that one of them is going to be perfect for adults and kind of more masculine birthdays. So the first one is the Party Time Bright. And this one, you know, as you can see, it's definitely these nice, bright primary colors. I will remind you that this piece of white cardstock that comes in every one of our paper packs is photo safe. And you can use it anytime you need white cardstock to mat your photos, to journal, to do your layouts on. Or I've seen some really cute things that you can do by cutting out these little squares and using them in borders. And maybe one of these days I will actually copy some of the ideas that I have seen shared so that I can show you directly. But you can use the printed stuff or you can use the plain white side. So I always save these, and you may want to save them too. Here we go with Party Time Bright. The first piece is just red with little birthday icons, cake, bows, presents. And always you get 2 of each 2-sided design paper. The back side of this one is some cut aparts, which you can use, you know, as journal boxes, as photo mats, even as a page title. Love this little one with the cake with the sparklers. So you get 2 of these with the presents and the cut aparts. The next one is just the words Happy Birthday in this really pretty navy blue, Happy Birthday on white, and then the multicolor cupcakes. So those are really fun for just these little cupcakes and confetti. So that's paper number 2. Paper number 3, purple stars, little polka dots, and the little banners. So this would be so cute, even if you just cut a border with it and matted that on your page, or you could use this as a background. Pretty busy, but this could even work for like a graduation or retirement party. So any kind of party that you might be giving, this Party Time paper will work for. I love this one. It has a little tiny polka dot on the one side, but then on the back, it has the big jumbo polka dot. And so that's so versatile. Sometimes you don't want this much personality in a polka dot, and a little tiny speckly polka dot can just give a little bit of texture to a page without being like, well, I'm a polka dot, and like this side does. And you have your choice. So it's whichever side is more to the style of your layout and to your taste. This one is just a green, kind of a 2-tone diamond, very basic, generic, and then the green stripe. I love a striped paper, but you do really have to be careful. And at my retreat this weekend, people were teasing me when I said, you know, use this one sparingly. I think this would be great as a little bit of a border, but if you're going to use it for your whole background page, that is going to really be dominant. So you want to be very careful as you're arranging your photos that the paper doesn't overwhelm. But like that together, I think that looks really cool. So that's the green and the green stripe. And then the yellow with the, it's kind of a little double stripy chevron. And then I think my favorite is the little candles. And it works out really well when you're cutting. I'm going to show you an example in a few minutes, but that you can actually cut just a strip of candles. The line between these strips is pretty even, so that it is possible to just cut a strip of candles. So you could do dozens of birthday pages with all these candles on the yellow and the candle paper. All right, so that is Party Time Bright. And then we have Party Time Blue. And I don't know about you, but I have trouble sometimes with adult birthday parties, especially adult men birthday parties. But I have a husband and I have sons, and sometimes that's what I need to scrapbook. So I'm super excited about this Party Time Blue, which is kind of blue and khaki. And some of the designs are very similar to what we had in the Bright, and some are their own. So we have that same cupcake with confetti, but just in the blue and khaki. And I just feel like it gives a totally different feeling. I mean, it's the same paper, but just by taking out those bright colors, it just all of a sudden makes it more grown up, in my opinion. And then on the back is just like a light purple with a little star pattern. Oh, there we go. Those are almost like little snowflakes. You can use those for a winter birthday. So you have a very, very birthday themed and then a very not birthday, almost neutral, subtle pattern on that side. Next, we have that same star we had in the purple, but this is in the tan or the khaki. And then I love this one with the little birthday candles. So cute. And again, these two go together so well. All these blues and khakis just look really nice. So two of those. Then you have the gingham, which is always pretty multi-purpose. And I love these little circles with the dots. I feel like we've had this particular pattern before. Might have been an old CM, but I love these little circles. And again, these two together, that gingham is pretty busy, but like for a border or just a little strip on your paper would be great. And then we have another stripe. This one's kind of a navy and light blue stripe. I don't know what to call that. It's almost a periwinkle blue. I think it looks white probably on the camera, but it's like a periwinkle blue stripe. And then the back are just the little tiny polka dots. Again, in the blue and the khaki. So those two, again, one that's pretty busy and one that's pretty neutral, but they work together well. And then finally, not finally, here's just a white with a navy polka dot. And the back is that same double triangle, but this time in the khaki. That kind of looks like you could use it for Epcot too. And then here's that same banner, but in a much more subdued, less bright pattern. So this to me is more kind of kids, and this is more adult, retirement, graduation, all those things I think with this bunting. And then the back has another different happy birthday pattern. So you could easily cut this up, use it on cards, use just a strip of this down the side as a border, maybe with a little bit of one of those busier papers, you know, as a little stripe. Love, love the happy birthday paper. And then of course the other side, that's a little bit more universal. So this collection has something new, and that is a Fasta Fab inspired designer paper pack. So if you are familiar with Creative Memories, you maybe have seen some of our Fasta Fab albums. So these are albums that have pre-designed pages that they come in an album cover and you just put your pictures on and go. But sometimes you don't have a whole album that fits one theme, and especially birthdays. I mean, I know a few people who've done birthday themed albums, but I love that they've given us this option of some Fasta Fab paper, which is pre-decorated for us. And then you can put them in whichever album that you're working on and not have to do a whole album of birthdays. And this one, you get 2 of each so that you can do all these designs. So you get 2 of the balloons, 2 of the corner spirals, 2 of the straight corners, 2 of the candles, and then 2 with the little bursts on the side and 2 with the cupcakes. But that basically means you get 4. So you get 4 of the cupcakes, 4 of the corner swirls, 4 of the balloons, so that you can do all 6 of these double page layouts. So you get the first one is the little cupcakes, and they've got the cupcakes going in both directions. So you can just put this on your page like this. You can do it up like this. You could do it at the bottom. You could even do it in the middle like this and just put your pictures on. And then the back is the little streamers in the corner. So again, you can do them like this. You could do it like this. You could do it like that. Any way you want. So you get 4 of these so that you can do both of these layouts. Or if you just only like one of them, you can do 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a little bit different in that you don't get 12 different page or patterns. You're just going to get 6 different double page layouts, which I love because I almost always do double page. So here's the same thing with just a little corner design on this grid. And then the back is the candle, the birthday candles along the top of the page. Cute little funky, almost like Dr. Seuss type candles on the page. And again, you get 4 of these. So here's your next set was that one. And the last one has a little starburst in the corner, little fireworks almost, and then the balloons. And it does have, okay, so these 2 are the same, but then the other 2 have the balloons at the top, which I love for doing a double page spread. Because sometimes you get a paper pack that only has this, and then it's kind of a lot of work to cover this up or somehow make it so that it doesn't look like it's identical. So I love that it has 2, you end up with 2 facing pages. So you can do this layout or you can do this layout. All right, so that is the Fasta Fab paper pack. And I hope that we'll see more of those Fasta Fab pages or papers. We already have the Fasta Fab pages. And then there are 2 sticker packs. So the first one is just called the Party Time Stickers. And this one has just generic birthday images, some hearts, some tags, a little ice cream sundae. It actually also has some that you could even use for a wedding, a little champagne, some little bubbles, and some champagne glasses, and these little things could be bubbles. So that could totally be New Year's Eve. I love the little balloon animals, the tags, and then a few saying stickers. And this is one of the things that I love about this year is that this was not the best, it was kind of a crazy year. And so this has a few things that are like drive-through birthday parties, celebrating from afar, birthday parade, honk, it's my birthday. I mean, that's something that we wouldn't have had in the past, and maybe some people had for 2020, is those kind of drive-by birthday things. And then, oops, I skipped one. Then the next one is the regular, the border stickers. And these have 3 sheets just of borders. So you get a whole bunch that are the happy birthday banner in a couple of different colors. You see this one that goes great with the party time blue. And then you get the cupcakes. You get this little one with the cake. It's 2 of them and they're the same. So it looks like they're opposing, but they're not. They just package them upside down. A few little streamers. And then again, the champagne, great for New Year's Eve wedding. Same with this, could also totally be New Year's Eve. And then just this kind of cool polka dotty ribbed, I don't know what we call that, little wavy edge. So I like that one a lot. So those are the stickers that go with Party Time, 2 different sets. Now, this time I did go ahead and open up the matte pack for you. I don't usually do that, but I decided that maybe I ought to because the matte packs don't get a lot of love, but they're very nice for matting a picture. Here, I just have this one for my daughter's graduation. It's not going to work, but this is a 4.5 by 6.5 matte. So you can see that if you want to use one of these just as a photo mat with a little bit of pattern, it works perfectly for a 4x6 photo. Sorry, there's her graduation. I don't even know if she's in it. This was a leftover picture, which is why it's right here on my table. And then, so this could also be used for a journal box. And then on the back, you have more of a design. So we got the little balloons, some little flowers, and half of them are the 4.5 by 6.5 size. Some of them are ones you could cut in half and have little title cards. They all, all 2-sided that could be used with this Party Time. So half of them are this 4.5 by 6.5, and then the other half are just 4x6. So they're the same size as a 4x6 photo, which works really great if you're using like the slide-in pages, Or if you have a layout sketch that uses 4x6 photos, you can use this in place of a photo on your sketch. So they're double-sided, and usually every design you can have it vertically or you can have it horizontally. This one, they don't actually have them front and back on the same, which is interesting, but they're all in here. So we got the little journal box with the balloon, and then this Nothing Can Stop a Birthday Celebration. Love, love this for people who did the birthday parades. So some candles and some other little cut aparts. Here's that same one, but vertically, and another little journal box. These ones are same front and back. You take the cake, you take the cake. Oh, I'm getting them upside down. The best part of the day, a little journal box, or you could do it like this. Why are they upside down? Treat yourself. Your special day. And then some candles. Anyway, those are a lot to go through. I don't know that I'm going to show you the variety mat pack every time, but I did want to show them to you this time just so you could get an idea. And then I did want to also show you the coordinating cardstock colors that Creative Memories is recommending to go with these collections. And these are all current CM colors. We have Scarlet, Goldenrod, Eggplant, Aqua, and Navy. And so if you look at this, oops, you know, this kind of cupcake design, that matches with all of those. If you look at these stickers, these are all going to coordinate. And so it's nice to know which paper cardstock colors are going to go with them. So those are the colors that coordinate with the Party Time paper packs. Then we have the embellishments, and these are packaged really fun again in 3 little compartments in the packaging. So you can keep them in here if you don't have another way of storing them, and they won't all clump to the bottom. We have some epoxy stickers, would have a little bit of texture, little hearts. I think this is the first time we've had more like little designs, but I like these little cakes and the B-Day. So those are the epoxy stickers. And then we just have a whole bunch of embellishments that you can use. And some of them have, let's see, this, I can't remember what they called it, but it's like a plastic, like glossy accenty thing on here on some of these embellishments that have just a little bit of texture, which makes it really fun just to give a little bit of shimmer texture. Not all of them have it. This one, these little, I love these little balloon doggies, have just a hint of that shimmery plastic accent on it. So that's fun. I hope we'll see more of those. So those are the embellishments. And again, some of these really seem to go better with the blue paper pack and some with the primary, but I think they would both go with each other, especially if you're doing the, you know, one of these that's really the bright colors. You might want a little bit something to offset it and not be quite as bright. So those are the embellishments. And now we're going to get to my favorite part, which is the punches. You know that I am a punch junkie. And this time we have 2 punches that are going to be things I think that you can add to your arsenal for a really long time. And so we're going to start with the, let's see, the cake border punch. And I actually used this weekend and made such a fun border. I want to show you this fun border that I made. My page is not done, but I want to show it to you anyway, for this birthday for my nephew from a few years ago. And I punched 3 layers of the birthday cake and layered them together. And then up here you can see where I was able to just cut 1 strip of the candles and it fit perfectly. And then underneath here, I don't know if the Dips and Diamonds Border Maker cartridge is still available or if it's sold out, but I just layered it over the Dips and Diamonds and it gives this cute little wavy edge. You would never know that that was the Dips and Diamonds cartridge. So this is the birthday, it's not called birthday cake, it's just called the cake border punch. And then we have the double balloon, double balloon punch. And I love this one because you have 1 balloon that has kind of the little glossy shimmery thing and then a smaller balloon. So you can have some variety as you're putting this together. I should have punched another color, I guess, for you, but I love that. And then I just took this piece of navy and I cut a teeny tiny little sliver. If you have, you know, baker's twine or something like that, you could absolutely use that. But if you just have paper, you can just cut a tiny little sliver and put that on your balloons and make some little, you know, little balloon strings. So that's really fun. But I want to show you real quick how I did that border, because as you can see, these two cakes are not the same. We have a 2-tiered cake and a 3-tiered cake. So when you look at the punch, it gives you these lines to start and stop your punch. And what I did is I changed it up. So the navy was cut by following these lines. But then for the red, I scooted it over and I started my paper right here between the cupcake and this other cake. And then this time I'm going to punch a different color. I'm going to punch in eggplant purple. And so on the red, what I did to punch was I lined my paper up right here with the side of that. And you can see that I can tell that it's not going to be my paper. I'm not going to have half a cupcake. I lined it up so I got right at the edge of that cupcake. And for this one, I'm going to line right on the outside edge of that cupcake. And make sure that your paper is up here against that the little fence. And so that way you know that you're punching straight. Line up so it covers up the blue. And then I'm going to just take this piece and go backwards and punch this last little piece off. And then I've got my little confetti, which is going to go in the trash. But that now gives me this border so that it's not just all the same. That's actually really busy. Maybe I liked it better with the yellow that I did on my page, but you see how I then have the 2-layer cake, the 3-layer cake, and the cupcake, and that offsets the border. And so if you look here on my layout, I just think it makes it look more interesting than if it were all the same, you know, up and down. If you had it so it was like this, so it was layer cake, cupcake, layer cake, I just don't think that looks as good as when you can offset it. And so then you would just, you know, decide how far apart you want these and trim off the edge. So there we go. That is the Party Time collection from Creative Memories for January 2021. I know that I have many years worth of birthdays that still need to be scrapbooked, and I'm super excited to have a collection that is so versatile. I think that this one is going to be super popular. I hope that when things sell out, this is one that they're going to reorder and keep in stock, because we all have a lot of birthdays to scrapbook, and with the two tones, the bright and the blue, this is going to work for a lot of birthdays and give you a lot of flexibility in creating layouts that don't look identical to the other layouts. You know, you'll be able to have a lot of variety in your scrapbooking. So thank you so much for watching. If you are interested, keep an eye on my Facebook page at Nicole's Scrapbooks, and I will try to share ideas as I get these from other advisors and from myself. And if not, I will be back very soon with a sneak preview of the National Scrapbook Day products. All right, have a great night.